A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set for the match 7 of the ongoing 77th National Football Championship Santosh Trophy 2023. And this fixture is between two solid teams, Railways taking on Rajasthan. And we are live from the Sai Training Center. Both these sides, they come to this tournament, they come to this game. Both these sides, they come to this game with a lot of precision, with a lot of experience, and definitely a star-studded unit. The two captains, Marvin Stephen leading Railways, wherein Sanjay Lamba, the captain of Rajasthan, and the match officials are Deepak Singha, Pradipta Kumar Nayak, Sanjeev Dey, and Joyshing Monsang Tumli. Match commissioner is Mr. Imran Khan. And it's going to be me, Rohit Ganguly, who will be taking you through the upcoming pulse-setting spell of 90 minutes. That's the starting 11 for Railways. The experienced Raja Burman manning the woodwork. We'll get back to that for sure. There you go again, Raja Burman under the woodwork. Nitesh Chikara experienced, another experienced campaigner, Acharya Bharat, Shabas Pathan, Gautam Kujur, Nurudin, Mervyn Stephen, the captain, Deepak Kumar Rajak, Siju S, Sumit Rao, and Sujit Singh, a very exciting young talent. And their coach is Mr. Nilanjan Kumar Guha, a name that has been pretty significant in Indian football. Now comes Rajasthan. Rahul Ojha under the woodwork, Gaurav Parmar, Sanjay Lamba, the skipper, Aman Khan, Sujal Saini, Ishan Rosario, Milan Punia, Dinesh Kumar, Ajendra Singh Shekhawat, Karan Singh Soda, and Pankaj Kumar Lamba. And they'll be playing under the likes of Mr. Pawan Kumar Munda. Now, talking about these sides, if we take a closer look at the substitutes, they've got Railways, they've got the likes of Nitish Kumar Yadav, Sumesh Nair, Saurav Sibra Narzari, Nirmal Munda, Vivekananda Banerjee, Shubhajit Hazra, Owais Khan, Chetan Kumar, Shubrata Murmu, and Akash Babu. For Rajasthan, it's going to be Rohit Kaushik, Anand Solanki, Gautam Ocha, Omar Mayank Khandelwal, Sachin Katara, Suryan Jhala, Jagdish Bankar, Chaitanya Purohit, and Jatin Bachar. And the team that will be attacking on your frame from the left to right, dressed in their blues, are the experienced Railways. Wherein the team on your frame from the right to the left, who got us underway here at STC in dressed in their white, are none other than Rajasthan. Talking about the strengths of the two sides, we take a closer look at Railways. They've got some seriously big names that are at one point in time have definitely ruled Indian football in their respective colours. The likes of Raja Burman, quite an experienced name in terms of goalkeeping. Always a reliable pair of hands under the woodwork. Talking about the likes of Nitish Chikara, another experienced defender if we are being honest. Also, the likes of Gautam Kujur, played in quite a few renowned clubs, definitely Nurudin, Marvin Stephen. They're all names that can actually create all significant amount of ripples out here. But the man who can be a game changer for Railway and is being tipped as quite an exciting prospect is none other than jersey number 99 for them, Sujit Singh. He's just 19 years old. He's already played for East Bengal. He's played in under 18 I League. He's represented Bengal in Santosh Trophy last year. So obviously there are a lot of positives that we can take a talk about Sujit. He's also played for Bengal against the Indian senior team in a friendly match. And in fact, he also scored a goal against the Indian senior team. So that tells you volumes about the kind of talent that he poses. At the same time, he's also been a part of the SAF Under 20 Championship for a couple of matches. So yes, and more importantly, a very surprising fact about Sujit is that he's ambidextrous. Very rarely would you see that players can bring in both their feet into the game. However, he comes up with a very special set of talent. And Already Railways are making their marker from the right side, just hoping to open up the cracks, the chinks in the defense rather for Rajasthan. To be honest, Rajasthan, they are a side that blends experience with youth under the watchful eyes of Pawan Kumar Munda. They have really evolved in recent time, so obviously it's expected that they'll also come up good. And at the moment, it is Railways who has the ball, and they are trying to meet together and attack. That is a wonderful ball, trouble straight away. Thankfully for Rahul Oja, he was out of his position just in the nick of time, thwarting Railways from going a goal ahead in this game early on. And that was a lovely delivery. I mean, perfectly weighted. Another ball now. Railways surging forward. Unfortunately, though, that had a bit of the first touch that came in. That was slightly heavier there. It became way too easy for Rahul Oja. Could have been trouble straight away. We are just 3 minutes into the game, and in a span of 30 seconds, Railways are already dealing a double whammy there. Unfortunately, not significant enough when it comes to that final, when it comes to the finishing touch to drop Rajasthan at the deep end. Wonderfully receives down in the central channel and now receives and now drives forward slowly and steadily, chips it forward, nicely received down. The referee says, get back up, let's get the ball rolling. As it is, Railways tries to use the left wing now. Short passes. The moment it was with CJS, and there you go in the frame. It was Sujit Singh. That's a nice ball. The flag has stayed down. This can be trouble straight away, and Railway gets their opening goal. 4 minutes on the clock, and Railway has clocked their first success through their captain Mervyn Stiffen, a prolific goal scorer. Gets an opportunity, or I believe it's Nurudin who actually scored. A long ball. Yes, it's Nurudin. Gets himself, latches onto it and places that with picture perfect precision in the bottom right corner of the net. Nothing that the goalkeeper could have done. And Rajasthan has work to do straight away. There was pressure on them early on, a couple of opportunities created. And in a split second, just when they thought that the flag may go up, they were disappointed. Success for Nurudin straight away. That is why we talk about Railways being such a dangerous side, a team that has dovetailed as a perfectly well-oiled unit. Now they drive from the right. Another lovely ball, had a bit too much weight, and the goalkeeper, Rahul Oja, in a bit of kerfuffle there. He's clueless at the moment, running around like a headless chicken. He's need to be a lot more controlled. Another sensational cross. I think what the player in the far left could have done is just trap it and then go for a shot. He had enough time, a nice cheeky back flick from Deepak Kumar Raja. And Railways come knocking on the doors again from the left. However, Rajasthan will have some breathing space and a chance to break. The ball was being lofted out into that central channel. However, it won't really be of any good to Rajasthan. It lacked direction, it lacked precision, and it lacked the proper weight. Another lovely through ball attempted. I think the idea was for this right winger to go with that venomous run altogether. Surprisingly for him, though, it wasn't really the best of chances. He was not ready, somewhat got flat-footed there. And Raja Barman comes out of the woodwork, comes a long way down. Keeps the ball at their feet and now sends it towards the far right. The flag has again stayed down. Nurudin had a chance. I think he got caught there. The ground has a few rough patches. Now looking for some shooting space. It's Shabas Pathan who sends the ball towards the far left, hoping for the player to make in a lot more a run that is a lot more convincing. Unfortunately, once again, the ground is slightly patchy in a few places. which has been creating a bit of problem. We also need to understand player safety, players concern come into the frame more frequently. And Railway still trying to keep the ball at their feet. Nice cheeky pass again. Knits it forward. Now it's the captain Mervyn Stiffen. Goal number 2 for Railways. Rajasthan is coming apart at the seams. And this time it is Mervyn Stiffen, the captain, who scores. And the man who created the opportunity was Shabas from the right. This is sensational football from Railways, tearing apart Rajasthan into pieces. A lovely through ball, timing his run to perfection there, Shabazz. And then squares off his skipper with a gilt-edged opportunity. And Mervyn doesn't miss his those. He's a prolific goal scorer, a marksman, a sharpshooter. And he'll keep on pegging them into the back of the net time and time again. Rajasthan at the moment clueless. They are chasing shadows here. They haven't even ingressed into the Railways half with proper positive intent. And now this can be a chance for them to get at least a goal back. Here comes the cross opportunity. Header goes wide. Well, so much ready. We still haven't crossed the 10th minute mark, and Railway is making ripples out here. Rajasthan, the last opportunity, the last few seconds saw them coming pretty close, and so far as the goals tally stand, Rajasthan actually had a resounding opening to the tournament. They have got 6 goals in their tally. However, at the moment, they are completely out of their element. Another long ball played. The root one ran the football coming into the frame. And that is a nice cheeky pass, wonderfully received. I think it had a bit too much power behind the ball. It goes out of play. At the moment, Rajasthan trying to keep the ball for slightly longer duration in the opposition half. Now, to be honest, these are small steps. These aren't like massive, significant steps, but again, if you talk about football, a game that spans over for 90 long minutes, you have to rely on these small steps. They all come together, and they come together in building this entire game into a formidable unit. Another lovely ball from the left. This time, though, Rahul Oja comes out. At the moment, Rahul is shaky. Those outings from Rahul will tell you that he's slightly tentative when he's going out of his line, and that is because he's conceded a couple of goals. There wasn't much, though, that he could have done. That is a poor clearance here. Ball goes out of play. And if we talk about the last 2 games that has so far been played by both these sides, Railways secured their first victory against Chandigarh, winning the game 2-0. And then they slumped down to the home side of this group, Assam, by 0-1. But now they have had a resounding start. They want to come back. They've had their share of slumping in the last game. They do not want to replicate a similar feat. On the contrary, Rajasthan drew their opening fixture against Himachal Pradesh and then went on to smash Bihar 5-1. That was quite a staggering victory. However, as things stand, knowing Rajasthan, the likes of Pankaj Kumar Lamba, the likes of Karan Raj Singh Sodha, Dinesh Kumar, Milan Punia, Ishan Rosario, it's an experienced attacking unit. So obviously, I mean, it's understandable. The early dominion for Railways has left Rajasthan slightly punch drunk. However, considering the kind of firepower that comes that Rajasthan comes to the fixture with, then obviously you would be hoping them to turn things around. However, at the moment, it is Railways who has knitted together the dominion. Rajasthan has the ball back in their favor. Chips it forward, can be an opportunity. Not really the best of deliveries. Rajasthan snatches it back, looking for support, looking for help. The ball's now with Ishan Rosario, the man we were talking about. Wonderfully goes past the defender. Now keeps on toying around, looking for help, still looking for those small pockets of space. Sends it back. There comes the cross opportunity, but well defended there. This can be a goal scoring chance. However, he agonizingly draws it wide. The referee lays down the law. And that should be a goal kick. That's actually a free kick, to be honest. At the moment, as things stand, it's so far looking pretty solid for Railways. However, Rajasthan is also knocking on the doors. They won't really allow. This is a chance for Rajasthan, though. Gets in a lovely cross. Goal scoring chance. Oh my word. What has Aman Khan done? It should have been pegged back. It should have been finished there. And what did they do? All they did was finding the goalkeeper. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Would you believe that? Now Railways come knocking. Short passes. Chips it forward. This can be another potential alarm bell ringing out for Rajasthan. Railways on the prowl again. Slowly knitting together those square passes. Lets one fly. However, that was a pretty masculated effort straight into the hands of Rahul Ojha. Now with time, Rahul will be growing in stature, of course. And so will be Rajasthan. Nice little ball. Now goes on to the player out in the central channel. Railways now pushes it forward. That's a lovely one too. Can he latch onto it? He does. It is none other than Nurudin, the goal scorer of that first goal. There comes the cross opportunity. Goal number 3. Railways are absolutely decimating Rajasthan here. It is Shabas Pathan, the man who created the second goal, has now found himself on the score list. And Rajasthan being blown away to smithereens. Wonderful piece of work there by Nurudin. And how wonderfully he tees off Shabaz. And if you take a look at the goals and assists for Railways, the first goal was scored by the experienced Nurudin, and it came from behind. The second goal was scored by Mervyn. In fact, it was scored by Mervyn Stephen, and Shabas Pathan squared him off. And then the final goal, I mean the third goal so far, it came from Shabas Pathan, and it was Nurudin who squared him off. So that tells you the kind of prowess, the kind of prolific caliber that this attacking unit of Railways comes to the fixture with. Plays it to the left now. Rajasthan really looking for some hope at the moment. Ishan Rosario again with the ball. Chips it forward. The first touch can be a letdown. He manages to keep the ball in. Goal scoring opportunity. However, he couldn't keep that effort down. It isn't easy, to be honest. The player was actually going for the chance. Another short pass, plays it back. And Railways once again building all the way from the back. Another long ball. I think he waited because he knew that if he would have actually went for it, Nurudin, then the flag could have gone up. So I think that's a very wise decision. Waited for the defender to cross it around, and now Rajasthan has given it away. That has been a major lapse in their defensive third. And there comes Sujit. Passes it towards the far right. Wonderfully knits it forward. Nice cheeky touch. Once again, those rough patches in the ground not really helping Railways. Nitish Chikara sends it to Sujit. Sujit chips it forward. Wonderfully again brought it down. Feathered touches altogether. Now sends across towards the far right. The flag has stayed down. Nurudin on the ball. Goes for a cross. Could have been goal number 4. Danger still looms around. However, the ball has just gone out of reach for Railways. Could have been so much of trouble altogether. And now Railways, seeing Raja Burman out of his line, went for that long shot. And the ball has been sent out, considering the fact that there is a player down on the ground who will receive some treatment. What a sensational piece of outing has this been for Railways. Rajasthan has tried their best. However, to be honest, they haven't really found themselves except for that one chance where they went in almost somewhat. In fact, twice they had a free header. Unfortunately, they headed it wide, and then they had a free shot which they couldn't take, and then the defender steaming in didn't allow them to score either. So yes, they have had their fair shares of game time. They have knocked on the doors over and over again. At the moment, there is so much of confusion for Rajasthan in the first and foremost thing. I believe what Mr. Monda, their coach, would be thinking is at the moment to bring this team together. They are somewhat disoriented. Railways, on the contrary, has actually thrived on the kind of unity that they have had. Place it back to the far left now. Railways again. When they are building from the back, they have looked like a lot more confident. They have controlled those passes. That is what matters. You start controlling those passes, chips it forward. Nicely received. However, it fell right at the feet of the Rajasthan defender, who didn't really waste time. And now Railways has a chance to recover the ball. They do. And they try to surge past that left wing. There comes the cross, goal scoring chance again. And it's too easy at the moment. Nurudin gets his second of the morning. What exactly is happening here for Rajasthan? Their defense was caught napping for the 4th time. Look at how wonderfully he receives the ball and then rings around his marker. It goes past not one but 3 defenders. Nobody even bothered to come in the way of Nurudin. And Nurudin, keeping a calm head around his shoulders, knew that the ball had to be placed into the far post. Does it without breaking a sweat. As cool as a cucumber, you would see these kind of goals in football very rarely. Ideally, in a body contact game where the defenders are breathing on your neck, you usually tend to stress out. You start taking those long ranges, but that shot, that was the perfect example of how cool as a player is Nurudin, and how wonderfully he can be aware about his surroundings and then bring the best out of him. It seems that it is going to be a long, long day in office for Rajasthan. They'll need something to rally onto. They'll need a beacon of hope at the moment, and that hope has been somewhat extinguished. there is nothing that they have to look forward to. If not a consolation goal, at least a few positive attacks. Another long ball. Once again, trying to get his way through. The Railways attacker keeps hold of the ball. However, Rajasthan defender does pretty well. It's a captain of Rajasthan, Sanjay Lamba, who took the ball away. And now Rajasthan sends a long ball forward. However, that has been intercepted. However, it has been snatched back. This can be a goal scoring chance for Rajasthan. They'll need support though. Ishan Rosario on the ball onto the left wing. Goes for that shot. However, that was in the near post. Easy pickings for Raja Burman. Now to the left. Takes his time. And now slowly, once again, it's Nitish Chikara. Another lovely one too. Nurudin latches onto it from the right. There comes the cross. However, it's slightly haywire. Could have done better than that. Nicely received. Short passes again. Plays it to the far left. Takes their time. Tiptoeing their way into the danger area once again. And now it's the captain who was beaten there. However, an alert defending in front of the woodwork allows Rajasthan to clear their lines. They'll need a lot more of these. The way Railways is somewhat splitting their undercooked defense apart, that is a spot of bother. Before this game, obviously Rajasthan had more goals in their tally than Railways. But just 21 minutes in the game, and now it's 24 though. And Railways has not only wiped away the deficit, but they have created a statement of dominion, a statement of imperious dominion altogether. Rajasthan is trying to knit somehow. Ishan Rosario, the solitary man who has actually threatened to pull off something, goes for a long ranger, which went miles out of the woodwork. Went miles outside the woodwork. And Rajasthan can continue building again. Back to their goalkeeper, Raja Burman. And Railways is pretty happy right now to just sit back, play those short passes, and time again haunt Rajasthan on those long balls. This time, though, Rajasthan does a decent job of taking the ball away, snatching it for themselves. However, just that the player who was supposed to run forward didn't go in that first occasion. That took away what could have been a possible chance, possible through. So obviously they'll be hoping that for the time being, in fact, a quick correction, Rajasthan went on to draw with Himachal Pradesh by 3-3. Oh, that's a chance! That could have been a brilliant goal scoring opportunity. A thumping header comes floating in from Rajasthan. However, it was not on target. And a quick correction there. We mentioned that Rajasthan has drawn with Himachal Pradesh 1-all. However, the score is it's 3-all that the teams shared the spoils with. Himachal Pradesh, again, a very good side, a very exciting side as well. Exciting side, but at the moment, Rajasthan somewhat went all guns blazing in their first two games. They have really not switched on at the moment, and by the time they do switch themselves on, will it be a bit too late? 26, 27 minutes to be precise on the clock. Rajasthan desperate at the moment. Ishan Rosario once again. However, Railways defenders, they do a pretty decent job. Ishan has been the solitary hope for Rajasthan, at least until now. However, this can be a chance. Dinesh Kumar in the central channel takes his time, lays it onto the far right. There comes the cross, very emasculated one, easily repelled away by Railways. And now Railways can be on the hunt and on the prowl as well. There comes the long ball, an aspect of their game that they have so well controlled. Nurudin, however, couldn't really get the first touch right. Ideally, touches like these, when you're on the run, it's slightly tougher. If you're standing out at one end, it becomes easier because you can position your foot above the ball and then bring the ball down with a feather touch. However, when you're on the run, there are two things that you need to keep in mind. You have to maintain your balance as well and then bring the ball down. Another cross may come in. There comes the cross, slightly overweight. Could have been another possible goal scoring chance had that been slightly swerving towards the player on the far right who could have lashed onto it with a significant header. However, it was not to be. Well, problems on all front right now for Rajasthan. The long balls that Railways have played, somehow it has proved to be the key to unlocking the Pandora's box for Rajasthan. There was a bit of push involved, the referee laying down the law, asking Rajasthan to go for that free kick. And it is going to be Ishan Rosario once again. He has really lacked support. He's been the solitary warrior on the left wing. At times, he's even channeled himself to the central midfield as well. Alongside him now, so Ishan will probably be heading forward. It's going to be Gaurav Parmar with the free kick. And that is one of the worst free kicks that I've ever seen. Going out of play, no intent, no direction. Kind of a rudderless enterprise there from Rajasthan. When you're trailing by 4 goals within half an hour, those attacks, those intents should be far better. It is downright questionable. And particularly when you have had such a great start to the tournament, if you are unaware of the fact that what you are trying to do, then the question starts rising. And nicely plays it to the far left now. Going forward, step by step, kind of tiptoeing their way into the attacking third. Throw in here for Railways. They'll take their time, and why not? They have controlled the tempo, they have dictated the game, and they have been pretty expressive as well. Nice pass. Wonderfully stitches it forward. The goalkeeper was completely beaten. Another goal scoring chance there. I think he took a bit too long. It was a golden opportunity. And there comes the cross. Intended for the player on the far right. Could have been some real troubles altogether. However, it was not to be. So many chances now knocking on the doors. Rajasthan still reeling in agony. They have been, severe punishment has been inflicted upon them, and that is because their defense has completely vanished altogether. It has somewhat disintegrated. Every time Railways has knocked on the door, they have found the door not ajar, but they have found it wide open. Yeah, that was a foul, to be honest. He clearly didn't have the ball by the time he could get himself in, and he'll receive some treatment here. And as the player out of the center receives the treatment, gets himself in place, the players also take a short break as well, gets themselves hydrated. Easy pickings there for the goalkeeper. And now they come forward, knocking on the doors from the behind. To be honest, the main aspect, the main essence of railways building forward has been the coming together of the entire team from the back. It's not that they have just started attacking straight away up front. It's not that, I mean, obviously their midfield has been very creative. There's no second thoughts on that. But it's just that the kind of bridging, the kind of connection that their midfield and defense has got, that has allowed their players, their forwards, to come lurking in numbers. That's the kind of football that you will really like to witness. And the Railways defense has also looked pretty solid. Rajasthan has knocked on the doors, yes. However, they have failed to open that door that they are so desperately looking for. Look at this, Shishan Rosario. That is sensational work. Goes past the defender. There comes the cross. No Rajasthan player to go ahead and latch on to it. Come on. Ishan is doing everything that he can. You need to give him the support. That is the difference between Railways and Rajasthan. Railways have taken their opportunities. They have latched on to the deliveries that have come floating in from the two wings. Wherein Rajasthan, their positioning has been downright obnoxious. Until the time they can provide help to Ishan, all the hard work, all the artistry that this young lad has knitted on that left wing, that will go down the drain. Nice cross that was intended for the player at the far right. Goes out of play. Takes their time. Twists and rotates around. Again, Railways, it was Nurudin who wanted to take the ball away from Rajasthan. However, the first touch let him down. It was a bit too heavy. Railways, at the same time, have also not just thrived upon their own prowess, they have also thrived upon the cluelessness of the Rajasthani rearguard. It's just that the defense has been so filled with chinks. Is again questions after questions have been asked. That could have been another lovely, lovely cross. Only if the player could have reached out to it. It was slightly more ballooned than to the player's liking. It goes out of play. And now Rajasthan trying to keep the ball away from Railways. Short passes, looking slightly more decent. Chips it forward. The Rajasthan attacker tries to keep it under control. Again, sends it forward. Nice attempt to create that 1-2. However, not really successful, and eventually it is going to be Railways who will have the final say. I mean, they have looked like a unit that is so well built on trust upon each other. Nitish Chikara, he's had troubles keeping Ishan Rosario at bay. That is wonderfully controlled by Railways. And now they have Shabas Pathan in the center. Again, a very awkward, a very haywire long pass that was created. I think the tiredness is also starting to creep in. They need to be slightly more careful when you're playing those long passes, because ideally they can be glorious, but if they are not on target, what has been the case for Rajasthan, it will just allow the opposition to get themselves in the game, settle their nerves, and play their natural fixtures, and play their natural game rather. So at times, if you believe that those long balls are getting slightly out of control, maybe play those short passes that has been so wonderfully controlled by you. And now chips another lovely ball forward, keeps it under control. Surging their way forward. This can be a chance. Another cross comes floating in. It eludes everyone. Danger still looms about. As Railways keep on looking for the opportunity, it has gone slightly further away from the frame of the goal. That could have actually created some trouble for Rajasthan. The last few minutes have seen Railways going a bit lackluster. Not in terms of creating those attacks, but in terms of getting the ball in the right place. The first touch at times have been a letdown, so have been those long crosses. So initially, the first 25 minutes of the game were completely dictated by them. In fact, it's still being dictated by them. There's no questions about that, but it's just that the kind of precision with which they were penetrating the Rajasthan defense, that precision itself has somewhat fizzled away. Now Rajasthan playing those short passes. However, Railways have reclaimed possession for themselves and they drive forward. Lots of spaces. Can he control it? No, he can't. Rajasthan doing a pretty fine job of keeping the ball away there. However, Railways will remain in the hunt. At the moment, they are trying to build once again from the right, creating chances. Balls back with Rajasthan now, plays it back to their goalkeeper, who has had a pretty torturous day in the office so far. We are still not in the second half. We are not even in the 40th minute mark. We are just within 39 minutes, and Railways lead this fixture by 4 goals to nil. This can be a crucial chance. However, Raja Burman continues to be the resolute wall that has so far been keeping the opposition at bay. Short passes by Railway now, by Rajasthan, apologies. And now Railway wants to come into the hunt, takes their time, swivels around, sends it towards the far right. Rajasthan does a decent job of keeping the ball away. That is the kind of defense that you'd usually expect, particularly when your opposition is playing long balls. Ideally, it is said that long balls are more of a 50-50 chance. That, though, looks to be a great opportunity. However, a momentary lapse of concentration. It was the player on the left who was actually free, who had acres of space going forward. Somehow, he could only spot the player on the right. Things like these happen. It is a high octane game. It's just a split second that you can get to try and decide. At times, you come up with wonders altogether in the split second, and then there are times you'll come up with pretty ordinary decisions. Railways knocking on the doors once again. Now from the left, slow, short, crisp passes has proved to be the unraveling. Now a longer one goes to Shabas Pathan. Sends it back to Nitish Shikara. Shabaz, in fact, Nurudin on the ball this time. And Rajasthan has managed to snatch it away. Now they wanted to go forward with a long ball. Tee off their marauder en route to what could possibly have been a 1-on-1. However, the ball was nowhere close to him. Shabas Pathan on the ball again. Rajasthan claims possession for themselves. And now going all the way from the right. Trying to find a way, sends in a lovely cross. Chance for Rajasthan goes begging. Golden opportunity. In fact, he was right there in front of the woodwork, almost from handshaking distance. Unfortunately, he couldn't lash onto it. a bit of medical help needed. So far, this tournament has seen 6 goals being scored by both sides. So far, 7 attempts at goal for Railways, and 6 of them have been on target, and 4 of them have gone into the back of the net. 7 attempts at goal from Rajasthan as well, but only 2 of them have been on target. So obviously, there is a massive chasm between the two sides showing accuracy. That has been the difference of these two sides. Another long ball created. Oh my word! That's a howler. The goalkeeper has been completely beaten. Goal scoring chance. The goalkeeper gets beaten again. Goal number 5. Humiliation for Rajasthan as Railways keep on sailing. Shabas Pathan finds the back of the net. He trounced the goalkeeper not once but twice in this goal. Look at this one. That was the first time he went past the goalkeeper. The defenders had no clue whatsoever. There you go, for the second time. He skimmed his way past the goalkeeper, dragging the ball away. And I don't think you will find something colder than that on the football field. Rajasthan has been rooted so far in the first half. And Railways, they are soaring high above cloud 9 at the moment. And Railways may have another chance here. However, they fail to keep the ball on target. They fail to keep the ball inside. What an incredible fixture has this been. Lovely pass. Steers around. Nice short ball there. Now plays it towards Safale. He chips it forward. Can he latch onto it? He does. Looking for more players. Sends it further forward. There comes the cross. However, that has been traded away for a corner. It seems that the nightmare at STC for Rajasthan will never end. The first half has been riddled with nightmares. 3 minutes of additional time, and that is because there have been 5 goals, a couple of stoppages as well. Other than that, the game has been pretty free flowing. That is going to be the second corner of the day for Railways. One more opportunity, one more set piece can prove to be significantly a difference maker. There comes the corner opportunity at the far post. However, that ball was swerving away. Wasn't the easiest ones to control by the time the player in the far right, it looks like Nurudin, could have reached out for that. That had gone out of play. These 3 minutes, Rajasthan will have to be a lot more cautious because they've already conceded 5 goals. So if that is not a humiliating already margin, they'll have to ensure the fact that they do not concede another. Because if they do, I think that will leave them in a state where they will find struggles, where the scar tissue will remain even in the next game of this mortifying defeat. That's gone out of play. Short pass, Nurudin with the ball. Goes for a long ranger. That was a lovely effort. A thunderous piece of work there coming from the left foot. Sensational stuff indeed. Could have been chaos straight away. Railways now just playing those short passes, Gautam Kujur has been the fulcrum in the midfield. And there comes that long ball again. Slightly haywire there. Nurudin not really happy. He's pointing out, come on, I was waiting at the far right. Get the passes right. Get your positioning right. At least look up once before you pass. Ball's back with Railways. One last throw of the dice, is it? No. At the moment, Rajasthan has it under control. And it'll be their last throw of the dice. However, Railway says not yet. Rajasthan still trying to find a way through. Don't get caught. The road has been slammed shut. They have ran into a cul-de-sac of defenders standing tall and has somewhat casted an impregnable wall ahead of Rajasthan. And that is that. First half comes to the end, and Railways have somewhat toyed with Rajasthan at the end of the first 45 minutes. Downright humiliating stuff for Rajasthan now. Nurudin scored a brace, Shabas Pathan scored a brace, and their captain Mervyn Stiffen scored on the 8th minute.
स्कॉटबोर्ड में
We'll now
देखना
dive
चाहे
into a
तो
short breather and
रेलवे
return with the
और
second half
राजस्थान के
of
बीच
this pulsating encounter.
बहुत
In fact, just before we head, we'll try and show you the numbers that has created all the significant difference so far for these two sides. Just waiting for those numbers to populate on the screen. But Railways definitely has been a lot better side of the two. Obviously, Rajasthan. There you go. The stats: 9 shots from Railways, 7 from Rajasthan, 7 on target from Railways, 2 from Rajasthan. 2 corners for Railways, just 1 for Rajasthan. 2 fouls for Railways, 1 for Rajasthan. 1 free kick for Railway, wherein the Rajasthan has got 2 actually. No yellow cards or red cards so far. 3 saves for Railways, 2 saves for Rajasthan. Possession, Railways has obviously taken a lead, 58% to 42. And the stats are powered by the official broadcasting partner of Santosh Trophy 2023-24 Sports KPI. We'll now dive into a short breather and return with the second half of this game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set for what is going to be the second half of the play. As things stand in the first half, at the end of first half, Railways has a 5-0 cushion to show for themselves. And we are live from the side training center. The referees await the team at the moment. There will, of course, be a bit of customary shuffle going on. Of course, a bit of changes are taking place in the railway side, and I don't think it should be a problem because they have already, I believe, they have secured the match unless there is a dramatic turnaround. And here we go. And now on your frame attacking from the right to the left in their blues are railways, and in your frame attacking from left to right in their signature whites are Rajasthan. Now the corner here for railways, and as things stand, this will be their third corner of the morning. It is Sujit Singh, the much talked about youngster who will be whipping in the corner. And there he goes. Not really the best of corners, though pretty low. Takes their time. Eventually goes out of play. Nicely received. And now Railways try to use that right wing to their advantage. Drives forward even faster. Opportunity for Railways, goes for the shot, takes it on the turn. It didn't really get the kind of power that they would have wanted behind it. Quickly twisted and turned there. It was Shabas Pathan looking for his hat trick. However, it was not to be. taking their time. Small short passes again for Railways. It's now jersey number 12 who's on the prowl. Sends the ball forward. The flag has stayed down, is it? No. It goes up. It's going to be a free kick now in favor of Rajasthan. However, Railways does a decent job of trying to. At the moment, Railways are happy to not press it. Recently, the stadium conducted a few games of the Durand Cup as well, and now here comes another cross, another goal scoring opportunity. It eludes everyone. Railways coming so close once again to make it 6-0. I believe it must have taken a deflection, is it? No. Yeah, just a bit of friendly exchange there. Danger still looms on though. Railways at the moment have been all over Rajasthan. The second half has started on an ominous note. That is a wonderful run coming from back. Create space for himself. And it's it backward. Jersey number 12. Another lovely pass. Yeah, bit of push, bit of shove. And there comes the cross. A goal scoring opportunity, but not really in the thick of things there. And Rajasthan, there's a possibility they may give it away. They have given it away. Railways right now, they are predators. They are hungry predators. It looks like a run that was slightly mistimed. The referee blows the whistle. Could have been tricky, could have been close. Not to be though. Another long ball. To be honest, I mean, it showed somewhat 9 attempts by Rajasthan on goal, but none of them is actually probed the goalkeeper except for those two chances where they had a couple of free headers that they couldn't utilize. This time, again, a easy picking there for Raj Burman. And a lovely pass. And now squares off the player onto the far left, who tries to thread another ball forward. At the moment, it's with Shabas Pathan, who's still looking for that hat trick. Wanted to just very delicately chip it into the box, however. The technique that was used was slightly awkward. Sujit on the move now. Nicely received there by jersey number 15. Now comes in jersey number 13. Deepak Kumar Rajak sends in the cross, the ball pinballing out into the defensive third of Rajasthan. And Assam looking to go for another. In fact, not Assam, Railways looking to go for another cross. Apologies. And that cross has earned them a corner. Railways has been all over the place. They have been all over Rajasthan, rather. They are preparing themselves for the corner. The question remains, can they get something from the corner? Corner comes floating into the mix. However, it is not to be. But in the second half, to be very honest, Railways have looked a lot more intimidating than they were in the first half. They are a lot more famished, they are hungry, and they want to score. They want to keep on scoring, keeping the goal difference in mind. Obviously, they will like to increase it. They are a prolific goal scoring unit for sure. And there comes Railway again. It looks so easy. It looks so nonchalant and effortless. There has to be some serious blemish on the Rajasthan defensive unit. How on earth did they allow that? It literally felt that the Railways forward walked his way into the center. And that is questionable. I mean, you are playing at the state level, at the highest level of football, before you get into clubs or franchisees. And this is what you do, this is what you deliver. You allow your opposition to walk into your danger zone. That is really abysmal there from the Rajasthan defense. Back with Ishan Rosario, however, who squanders the ball away. The profligacy has been an eyesore from Rajasthan. And now Railways drive forward from the right. Another goal scoring chance can come in. They've done a fine job. Squares it off into the stride of the galloping attacker. There he goes for the shot. Wonderful save, but the rebound couldn't be put on target. It was Shabas Pathan looking for that shot from range. Another goal scoring opportunity. Danger still not over. Railways has the ball. Looking for a potential cross. Goes for the cross. Finds another Railway player who goes for the shot. Rattles the woodwork. Oh my word. And now the flag has finally gone up. That could have been trouble. Catastrophe. Further catastrophe for Rajasthan. There was the second chance. So many chances in a split second there, and somehow or the other, Railways have not utilized that. So close yet so far. Rajasthan at the moment are looking for so much of space, and all they can find is torment in their own half. They're barely allowed to breathe, to be honest. Why not? Railways come knocking on the door again. There comes another cross that's headed away for a corner. Is it? Oh, that was not headed away for a corner. That ball has been kept in. It's just that the ball was kept away from the danger zone. Sujit Singh wanted to go for the run. Cross comes floating in from the left, slightly haywire, misses every player for Railways. And now Rajasthan hoping for a break. Can they find that outing? They found their man on the far right who does an exceptional job there. It's Aman Khan on the ball looking for that long ranger, goes for it. And that balloons over the woodwork. Jersey number 12 coming in for Railways at the moment. And Railways still has the ball at their feet. Slightly heavy touch there. Allows the captain of Rajasthan, Sanjay Lamba, to claim the ball for himself. But then a very rudderless cross. The ball going out of play without troubling Railways whatsoever. That is the kind of football that Railway is playing right now, which you expect. It's such a top tier. Gets it to the far right. Now they have a chance. Threads it forward. Wonderfully keeps the ball under control. And now thrusts the ball into the stride of the player awaiting. There comes the cross. Wonderfully intercepted there. And now Rajasthan looking for a break. Three of their players going forward. It's a 3v2 situation. That is poor. That is very poor. Communication zero altogether between the Rajasthan defenders. What could have been a fine chance where they actually had the numerical advantage of at least finding that opening goal, that fizzled away into thin air just because the communication was zilch. And there comes the Railways once again from the right. Acres of space, goes for the shot, finds the back of the net. Rahul Ojha does put in the dive, it doesn't matter. Nurudin gets his hat trick. Tall, towering stature, receives the ball, wonderfully placed, timed his run to perfection, takes a couple of strides, and drills it with extreme prejudice. The kind of power that the shot had behind it, no matter the gloves of Rahul Ojha, it would not have mattered. Well, on a Thursday morning, we can see a few fans savoring the game. We all know that Guwahati has always, or in fact, Assam itself, not Guwahati, Assam itself has always been the home to some exciting young talents. So, a Thursday morning, slightly, I mean, the conditions in Assam, it has been raining continuously. Another cross comes floating in, another opportunity, another lovely cross. The first touch let him down, could very well have been 7-0. Oh my word, the Rajasthan defense, they have turned into ghosts here. And unfortunately, the army of ghosts are now punching at thin air. They haven't got anything to show for themselves. This is a mortifying route. This is a fiasco altogether for Rajasthan. There comes the cross. For a moment, it was tantalizing the Rajasthan defender up front, hoping that he can actually latch on to it. Sadly, it was not to be. And now Railways come knocking on the doors again. Look at that defensive line. It has been somewhat of a parallel line altogether. A straight line. Oh my word, another catastrophic move there. What is the goalkeeper? What is Rahul Ojha thinking? Chance for Railways and they let it slide. They couldn't latch on to it. So many questions deluging their horizon. Rahul Ojha, he's completely muffed things up. Will they go for a long ranger? They may even try every possible fancy opportunities. However, they like to keep their calm head. Goes for the shot. That's a decent save from Rahul. Throws his body to the left. Keeps it away from the goal. Railways come knocking on the doors again. Sujit on the ball. Looking for space. Goes for the far post. The idea was right. The goalkeeper was not particularly close to the far post. So obviously he had to take a chance. 60 minutes of action and we have seen 6 goals scored. This has been sensational indeed. At the moment they are taking their time. Rajasthan just trying to build something significant there. Cross coming in, however, will only find a Railways defender en route to what could have been a potential goal scoring chance. Potential. Again, not necessary that it would have the venom. Now, slowly and steadily, Railways again keep on knocking on the doors. In fact, despite leading by 6 goals, they are still looking for more, and that is because Rajasthan has shown no intent to attack. They have kind of stationed those 5 defenders in a straight line. That makes no sense. And here they come knocking on the doors again. Goes for a long ranger, jams it onto the melee of Railways boots out to get boots there. And now here comes Railways again. Slowly, steadily starts building around. Once again, that line of 5 defenders remain. Yet it feels like that's not enough to stop the Railways juggernaut. Wonderful piece of work again. Plays it towards the central channel, looking for space. Sends a brilliant ball, slightly overweight. You call it overweight by whiskers there. It almost found its way through the attacker, marauding, sniping for that chance. Nice pass onto the right now. Look at how comfortable Railways are. A long ball placed at the far right. The first touch, slightly letting him down there. Not particularly happy with how it went. He was almost confident there that he will reach out for that. And jersey number 10 coming on for Railways. And they can have as many changes as they like because they have a 6 goal cushion and they have placed themselves comfortably there. Rajasthan, forget pressing, forget attacks. They have been knocked over altogether. They've been knocked over like 9 pins in front of a raging fireball called Railways. But again, it's just one game. They need to keep that in mind. That's decent work here by Rajasthan, but poor pass. And now Railways comes knocking on the door again. This can be another chance for them. The flag has stayed down, so Railways has the ball at their feet. Wonderfully goes past the defender. There comes the cross. Timely gloving there by the goalkeeper of Rajasthan, Rahul Oja. Saves them. Could have been slightly tricky had the glove not come there. And now taking their time. Wonderfully keeps it back. Railways on the move. Rajasthan right now curled into their husk, just trying to barely claw things out of their way. Again, another chance. The ball remains in control. There comes the cross. Oh, wanted to go for an acrobatic volley, maybe acrobatic back volley, to be honest. Not to be. Rajasthan now drives forward. They have a bit of numerical supremacy there. It felt that for a slender second they had that. However, they have given that away. In the first half, at least in the first 10 minutes, whatever chances they had, the second half has seen them completely disappear, chasing windmills altogether, nothing to show for themselves. And now they want to rely on a long throw. Yes, it is a long throw. Dinesh Kumar, powerful man, well, like to launch it into the box. Try and see if that can engender chaos. At the moment, the Railways defense is way too well placed to let chaos spark from such a slender opportunity. Nonetheless, it's another throw in for Rajasthan. It's their captain, Sanjay Lamba, tries to keep it at play. There comes the cross. Rajasthan has a chance, it looks like. Not to be easy pickings for the defenders of Railways there. And now they wanted to send it into the stride of the player who was lurking up front. Sadly, though, that header was slightly miscalculated. The idea was right, just to make things slightly cheeky. For the time being. And there you go, looking for opportunities. Is going to be a much better chance now. Railways once again trying to build from the right. Can they reach out? Unfortunately, they won't be able to. It's a throw in nonetheless. Throw taken. Still looking for a goal scoring chance. There comes the cross. And it is sent for another continent. Miles in the air. Goalkeeper of Rajasthan, he will definitely like to forget this fixture. It's understandable at times on days like these, no matter how good of a side you are, you tend to slip. And when it happens, the questions remain that are you doing things right? Are you good enough? Actually, you are good enough. It's just that you aren't on that particular day, things haven't gone your way. So you need to have the belief in yourself and come back stronger. And now Rajasthan comes all the way from, in fact, Railway comes all the way from the right. Sujit Singh has the ball. He can shoot it nice and fine. Takes a deflection, goes out of play. This is one particular talent about Sujit. Being an ambidextrous player, both his feet talk with similar venom. And that shot, had it been on target, had it not taken a deflection, it could have led to some serious havoc. That, however, was the chance that Sujit wanted to create a few moments back. He wanted to go for the far post, wanted to nicely feather it towards the far post. Corner comes floating in. There comes the cross! And that was tougher to miss than to score. Somehow, Railways fails to connect. I believe the ball rolled down his shoulder and went out. It wasn't really the most convincing headers because ideally, if the header is in place, you would expect the ball to go in straight. By the time he could connect with the header, it must have connected with the bottom part of his forehead and then rolled onto his shoulder. That is why it went out. Nonetheless, the chance still remains for Railway. They still have the possession and they are once again in the opposition attacking third. They keep on posing the questions. And another lovely cross, first touch, letting down Railways there. It was Deepak Kumar Rajak who had the chance, could have done better. Look at Sujit Singh, all full with energy, takes a short corner. However, doesn't really find a way. The ball finds its way back to the Railway defender, who sends in a brilliant cross. Timely intervention keeps it away from the goal. Deepak sends it towards the goal again. Oh my word! That should have been goal number 7. Had to be. To regulation chances goes begging. Would you believe that? What a lovely, lovely delivery. He just had to keep it down. However, again, it's understandable at times when they come knocking on the doors, particularly when you're on the move, you need to be slightly more careful because when you get underneath the ball tends to take an aerial route instead of going flatter. The trajectory gets all muffled up. And an important change here for Rajasthan, that is, they are taking off their goalkeeper who's really had a battering day today. It's going to be Jatin Bachal who will now be manning the woodwork. I think this decision should have come in the first half itself. Jatin replacing Rahul. Rahul will obviously like to go back, have a word. It's understandable things like these happen because again, football, like the way it's a beautiful game, similarly it can be a very tormenting game as well. So if you believe that it will only give you glory, it won't. And another change here, Sachin Katara coming on in place of Karanraj Singh Sodha. Railways have been sensational so far in this game.
short passes. And now Railways come knocking on the door from the left wing. They have got so many options that it's getting so easy for them. Now plays it on to the far right. I believe the player started off late, but eventually he'll reach there because Rajasthan defenders made no attempt in keeping that. Oh, what a chance it could have been! It would have been a sensational touch only if he could have kept it under check. He overpowered that cross. At times, when you're trying to drag the ball back in, and it looks like that another Rajasthan player has actually gone down and they are seeking help. I think Rajasthan is not happy right now. They are trailing in the games, obviously. They will not like things like these to happen. You will have to be a lot more proactive. But again, at the end of the day, football is a body contact game. It's a very hot day out at Guwahati as well. So you need to understand that there are times when you have to take on challenges that you don't particularly like. And it's good to see that the player's back on his feet. Railways once again driving from the central channel. Now passes it to the far right. Goes for that long range. It was a bit of a difficult angle because he was taking it on the turn. Ideally, when you're taking the shot on the turn, what happens is you first need to maintain your balance good enough for the shot to be on target. At times, you need to be slightly careful when you are going for those shots on the turn because when you go for the shots on the turn at times when you tend to fall down because the fact that you have given all the power behind the shot, you tend to fall down pretty in a pretty hard way. So you have to be careful about that. Shabas Pathan, what a sensational game has he got. There he sends it towards the goal. Another opportunity. Could have been another alarm bell there. And this is going to be another corner. Sujit Singh lays it down on the ground. Another chance. Oh, lovely opportunity. And it seems that the goalkeeper has not saved it, but it has somewhat rebounded off Jatin Bachal. It looks like he's hurt. That was a thumping header. And had it not been for Jatin, that would have definitely gone in. You've got to feel for the goalkeeper there. That was really a crushing blow. Ideally, when you're taking the ball on the face, football has enough intensity behind it to make you question your decisions. And I think there may be a concussion test as well because it has actually struck his head. It's good to see that he's back on his feet. That is what matters. However, Railways come looking from the sidelines, from the right wing. There comes another cross. However, at the moment, it's also uh, the fact that it's getting slightly sloppy because, again, it's understandable 77 minutes and it's exhaustion creeping in. Rajasthan may now try and find out that opener. There comes the cross. Again, pretty haywire. Apologies for the technical difficulty there. Raja Burman didn't really had to do much today. Initially had to come out for a couple of saves, but then that is that. Nice little ball. Sends it towards the far right again. That right wing, the blazing fire trail altogether for Railways in the second. Wonderfully chipped. There comes the cross. Oh my word. I think Railways, the way they are toying around with Rajasthan, it means they are a bunch of boys who have somehow been promoted and has got as the faintest of ideas how with the inset of the railways is swarmed over their opposition chiefs too. There comes railway again. Now through the central channel. Looking for space, looking for help. Lays it down to the far right. The flag goes up. Change happening for railways, and it is going to be jersey number 3 coming in. And he'll be replacing the likes of the burly defender Nitish Chikara. Sensational gameplay so far. Goes for a long range up. Straight to the play. Now sends it to the far right. And once again, acres of space playing amongst themselves, looking for cross. More help arriving for railways. To the far right again. Goes for that shot at the far post, not on target. Drags it wide. Final 10 minutes of regulation time remaining. Rajasthan will just be hoping that they are put out of misery right now. Because if they aren't, they'll be all over the place. Rajasthan now has the ball, has some space as well, goes for a grounder. That is very pedestrian, to be honest. No clue, absolutely no clue at all. It just came rolling on to the easy hands, to the safe hands of the goalkeeper. There comes Railway. That right wing, it has been like a buzzing live wire. Goes for the shot. Decent save there from the goalkeeper of Rajasthan, Jatin Bachal. I mean, you really need to understand that if you are in the shoes, if you're in the boots of Rajasthan, that you really need to batten up your hatches in the next game. Think where it all went wrong. Go back to the drawing board, and just start focusing on what are the things that you can better yourselves on. Railways again coming all the way from that right. There comes the cross. The cross wasn't on target. Twin substitution here for Rajasthan. Jatin Bachal, he took a blow to his face. A short pass being played. Rajasthan comfortable enough. Railways, on the contrary, they are hungry for more goals. It feels that somehow or the other they have been trailing in this game and they have the urgency to score a lot quicker. Rajasthan trying to use the right wing. They have been completely outdone. With a couple of changes that Rajasthan made, Anand Kumar Solanki came in, Pankaj Kumar Lamba, the captain, went out. Omar Ram came in, Milan Punia went out. And Railways again on the move. The flag's gone up. There weren't any players altogether. So obviously the flag had to go down. It looked clean to me, to be honest. When you're playing a body contact game, pushes like that will happen. And the goalkeeper of Railways coming out, Raj Bardhan. He didn't really have much to do. In fact, Raja Barman, not Raj Bardhan. Like Raja Barman just rushing out there. Keeps the ball in play, sends in a lovely cross. That could have been another chance. Timely header there. It feels like that Rajasthan will not have a say in today's game. Absolutely not. Railways coming down the door from the left now. Both the wings, they have used so wonderfully well. The danger still hasn't really gone past. Again from the right, there comes Railway. Cross comes floating in just in the nick of time, cleared away by Rajasthan. Still 4 minutes of regulation time, followed by uh, whatsoever additional minutes will be granted. These 4 minutes, they will be a dictation of narrative that Rajasthan will definitely like to forget. Goes for a long ranger from distance, however, that was not to be. Nowhere close to the goal. Railways, the players are also slightly exhausted for the time being. Jatin Bachal, the substitute who came on after, in place of Rahul Oja. Rahul had already conceded 6 goals by them, and it's not about conceding the 6 goal. There are times when the goalkeeper hasn't got much to do, but today's Rahul's outing has been so lackluster. He's been so off the hook today that at times it felt like that he was not really up to the mark. That is where it is all those questions that remain. Railways has another chance to score. The rebound almost fell at the feet of Shabas Pathan. Oh, he's so heartbroken. He thought that he'll get his another goal for himself. Sadly, it was not to be. Once again, Railways still knocking around. And at the moment, Rajasthan still having difficulties. That's a better piece of save. It wasn't really the best of passes. Didn't have any kind of swerve. Pretty straightforward, kind of a bread and butter take for Jatin Bachal. But to be very honest, at the moment he'll actually savor that. It has been a day where Rajasthan's defense and goalkeeping has been or has completely fizzled away. Now Railway is still looking for those chances. Another long ranger, but on the ground, along the carpet. And Jatin won't really be beaten by that. He's asking his players to calm down at the moment. It's okay. It's understandable that this game is done. They cannot do anything about this game. What they can do is think. What they can do is come together, understand how things can happen, how things can change, and then come better, come stronger in the next game. Another lovely ball sent to the left. Can Rajasthan use that? What a shot! Unfortunate though. That was a stunning pile driver. And it seems that today is a day where the ball refuses to cross the line for Rajasthan. That was a stunning strike. He almost smashed that. Unfortunately, the ball smashes the woodwork, doesn't go in. Oh, you talk about tragedy, you talk about heartbreak. I think nothing comes closer to Rajasthan today. Not only have they been humiliated, they have missed chances that should have been put away. And now Railways is kind of surrounded there, kind of clustered by defenders. And now help arrives for Railway. 5 minutes of additional time. They start looking a lot more dangerous. Slow and steady. Another lovely ball, another goal scoring opportunity. The flag's gone up. It was put into the back of the net by Shabas Pathan. Railways will obviously be happy with this performance, but they'll also like to work on that profligacy of theirs. This very well could have been a 10-11 goal victory. They will have to be content with a 6 goal cushion there. Sends it towards the right once again. Time and time again, they have come knocking on the doors of Rajasthan from the right. Railways have destroyed Rajasthan through those two wings. And unfortunately, the men in white, the white walkers, if we may say, they have not had any answers. And now Rajasthan are in further trouble, for Railways come knocking on the doors again and again. Oh, just barely just the ball eluded the player. Would you believe that? Oh, Jatin Bachal is playing it back to Rajasthan Railways itself. Oh my word! Thankfully for him, he had a couple of defenders to block the railway invasion again. That was a careless mistake. This can be another goal. Scintillating dive from the captain of Rajasthan, Sanjay Lamba. Brilliant work. Only if he could have dragged things back there. He's done this before. And this time he went forward with the shot. There comes the cross. Another goal scoring opportunity. Unfortunately, it doesn't go in. I think Railways will have to be careful with these misses. Rajasthan may not have put in the kind of defenses, the kind of blocks that they would have liked, but when they come against a good team, teams like Delhi, teams like Chandigarh, teams like Bengal, teams like Manipur and Mizoram, these challenges will keep on increasing. So obviously they'll have to keep a calm head around their shoulders, and they'll have to finish. They'll have to put these chances 6 feet under. 2.5 minutes remaining. Now from the right. Sends in a lovely ball. This will be further trouble. Rajasthan will have to defend with all their might and fury, for Railways are relentless. That's a lovely ball before he could capitalize on that. Oh my word! It is double trouble. It was double trouble, in fact. It was a phenomenal delivery. By the time Shabas could actually capitalize on the chance, the defender was onto him, and the ball also trickled out at the feet of the player in the far left. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep it away either. Rajasthan trying to get something going their way for the final minute. Goes for a long ranger, kind of another directionless long ranger. Railways, last throw of the dice for them. They will look for the seventh goal, is it? Keeps the ball in play. More numbers pouring forward. Can they get that seven? Chance remains. Shooting opportunity. Strays it down. Wonderfully saved. Oh, that is somewhat another golden opportunity going down. And he will need to be treated there. It's going to be a corner, a last minute corner there. Raja Burman, he's up there standing. And I think at the moment they'll put in everything behind this corner. They've taken a short corner where the technical difficulty somewhat continues well. So maybe the action has somewhat stalled right now. It's a goal kick. And that should be game, set, match for Railways, wherein for Rajasthan, it is going to be a
बहुत ही
painful
अच्छा खेला
ending.
दोनों टीमों के
They
खिलाड़ियों
have
ने
been put out of
अपनी
their
शानदार
misery
प्रदर्शन
by the
दोनों टीमों
referee.
के बीच और इसी के साथ 6-0 में राजस्थान और रेलवे के बीच यही खत्म होता है
6-0. Mervyn Stiffen with Mervyn Stiffen with that solitary goal in that eighth minute.
राजस्थान रेलवे दो लाथिख' जेननानै गेलेनायनिफ्राय
6-0 is the final scoreline. I'll try and show you the stats. That will tell you, that will narrate the entire tale. There you go, 29 shots from Railways, 14 from Rajasthan, 17 on target for Railways, 7 from Rajasthan, 10 corners on Railways, 1 from Rajasthan, 3 fouls from Railways, 3 fouls from Rajasthan as well. 3 free kicks each, no cards shown, 3 saves by Railways, 7 by Rajasthan, 64% ball possession for Railways, 36 for Rajasthan. And with this, we'll come to the end of this fixture. And these stats were powered by the official broadcaster of Santosh Trophy, Sports KPI. The upcoming fixture will definitely be another crucial contest. That is going to be Assam versus Chandigarh. They'll be live from 2:30 p.m. We'll now dive into a breather. Do not forget to join us into or in for the second fixture as well. Till then, take care, stay safe, and definitely be happy. This is your commentator Rohit signing off.